So from January 16th to June 30th, 2023 marks exactly 6 months I have been monetized on YouTube. And in today's video, I'm going to be revealing entirely how much YouTube has paid me so far in these first 6 months of monetization. Now stay tuned to the end because I'm going to be revealing some important lessons I have picked up throughout this past 6 months to move from $22 a month in my first month of monetization to getting paid each and every month. Now these videos have been very helpful to me as I was getting close to monetization, and I think as I am in a position to do this, it will be very nice of me to also break down all that I've been able to go through throughout the early stages of my time on YouTube. Now this is not a channel that I've been monetized yet. I'm talking about my first YouTube channel, and every single video on that particular channel has been recorded with my iPhone 6 camera. And just like any other YouTuber, the early stages on YouTube are going to be very rough, and that was exactly what my situation was. I created my YouTube channel on the 22nd of February 2022 after my first channel was deleted, and because I've had a fair knowledge what it means to grow up on YouTube, I've had 700 subscribers on my first YouTube channel before it was deleted by YouTube after I've had about 3 guideline strikes. So I quickly began another channel on that particular day and uploaded consistently because I have been there before and I knew what it feels like to create content and then getting subscribers along the way. So again, I began to chase the monetization requirement, which is the 4,000 hours of watch time, 1,000 subscribers, or 10 million short views in 90 days. Now at that period, I wasn't creating short content, so my goal was to chase the 4,000 hours of watch time with the 1,000 subscribers. Now my channel is all about tech tutorial videos. Those videos were kind of very easy for me to create because I am someone who loves tech so much, and it was very easy for me to create such videos. Now from the 22nd of February 2022 to December 7th 2022 was the period that I gained the 1,000 subscribers mark. Now by then I was at 3,000 hours of watch time, and exactly 1 month after that, which was January 7th, I gained the 4,000 hours of watch time, and I quickly applied for the monetization. But for the monetization process alone was very tough for me. I've had different number of Google AdSense accounts in my name, and for that matter, I was rejected a couple of times at the second step, which is the Google AdSense verification. And finally, on the 16th of January 2023, I was accepted into the YouTube Partner Program, and I quickly turned on at that period as I was hoping to see how much exactly I was going to make at the first day of monetization. Now, before we begin, the channel in question is a relatively very small YouTube channel, and I was gaining between 2,500 to 3,000 views in 48 hours. That is the extent of how small my YouTube channel was. And for this particular channel to be able to make above $100 a month, there is a secret that I'm going to be revealing as to how I was able to overcome that particular milestone. Now, the only motivation that kept me going was at the end of 2022, I knew I was finally going to get monetized. All I ever wanted was to create content, and then at the end, I knew the subscribers were going to come, and I knew that if I continue consistently, I will be able to grow up very quickly. Now, YouTube revenue is determined by your CPM and then the RPM. The CPM basically is how much advertisers are willing to pay for their ads to be displayed on your channel or on your videos. The CPM, however, is determined by what exactly your video is all about or your channel is all about. So if your channel is all about finances, mostly your targeted audience are going to be people who are well-to-do, and for that matter, your CPM can be very good. But for instance, channels like gaming channels and pranks have the lowest amount of CPM. So basically, CPM is influenced by the kind of content you create on YouTube. And then for you to get paid on YouTube after you've reached the requirement for monetization, you need to create a Google AdSense account, which the money will be deposited into that particular account at the end of each month, and then you will be able to receive that directly into your bank account on the 21st of every month. But then it takes 24 hours for the money to reflect into your bank account. So it leaves the Google AdSense account on the 21st, and then 22nd, you can be able to have that seen in your local bank. Now, those in the US have a tax deduction of about 25%. But then if you are in Africa, the tax was initially 12%, but recently I've noticed that it's been increased to 14%. So 14% will be deducted once you have been able to reach the Google AdSense threshold of $100, and you are eligible to be paid. 14% will be deducted if you are outside the US. So in the first month of January, I've had about 14 to 15 days to make money, which was from the 16th to the 31st of January 2023. So very quickly, we are going to be moving on to the dashboard where you'll be able to see everything for yourself. So in that particular first month or within that period, I've had a CPM of $3.44. All the views that I gained in that particular period was a little over 21,000 views. I've had about just 107 subscribers in that period. And in total, in the month of January, I made $22.83. Now, at this period, I felt bad thinking that at the end of the month, I would be making not even up to $50 a month. And I was beginning to think how long it would take me to meet the $100 threshold each and every month. So moving on to the month of February 2023, which had about 28 days period, my CPM at that period went up a bit. The CPM for the month of February was $4.60. Now, this was an increase to what I've had in January. And in the month of February, I've had about just 36,000 views, 176 subscribers in February, and in total, I've made $51.88 in the month of February. Now, this is also an increase to what I've made in January. But then again, the 2 months have not met the threshold of $100, so I will not be able to get paid in January and then in February. So moving on to March, the CPM for the month of March was $5.21. Now, there has been an increase. I will be revealing the secret to these increases in my CPM later in this video. I gained about 39,000 views in the month of March, and 158 subscribers were also added. And in total, I made $73.61 in the month of March. Now, this in addition to what I've made in February, and then in January, I was able to reach over the $100 threshold that I needed to get paid. So these 3 months was actually what gave me my first YouTube paycheck. That was about $148 in total for these past 3 months. And moving on to the full month of April, my CPM was about $4.88. I've gained a little over 56,000 views in the month of April, and 256 subscribers were also added in the month of April. And in total, I made $103.79 in the month of April. Now, April is actually the first month that I made the $100 threshold in a month. So I was able to get paid the $103.79 for the month of April. But then a 14% deduction of tax is going to be taken out, and I'm going to be receiving the rest in my bank account on the 22nd of May. Now, talking of May, the CPM for the month of May was actually $6.31. This was also a very huge increase for me from the previous month of April, which I had about $4.88 as my CPM. I gained a little over 54,000 views in the month of May, with addition of 241 subscribers in that particular month. And in total, I made $114.54 in the month of May. Again, you can clearly see that there has been an increase in the pattern of my revenue. So in the month of May, I was able to reach the $100 threshold of Google AdSense. So for that matter, I was paid for the month of May also, with 14% deduction as always. Now, in the final month of June, there has been a huge spike in my CPM. I've recorded a CPM of $7.22. I still gained 54,000 views, just like I gained in the previous month of May, and with addition of 178 subscribers in the month of June. And in total, I made $131.16 in the month of June. Again, you can clearly see that there has been a huge spike in my revenue pattern. So in total, from the 16th of January 2023 to the 30th of June 2023, all that I've been able to make in this first 6 months of monetization was $497.80. Now, this clearly isn't that huge amount of money, but I think it goes a long way to encourage and then excite me for doing something that I love with my phone, and then at the end of the month, I get paid this amount of money. It's something that inspires me a lot, and then I think it's going to inspire a lot more people who are also struggling on YouTube and hoping or thinking whether or not they will be able to monetize their channel or not. All I can say is one day you will definitely get there. As long as you continue to create values in your videos, you will blow up one day. Now, you can actually be able to blow up with a viral video, but then I have not had that particular situation of blowing up with a viral video. There has been a particular video that was doing so well, but then again, with my type of channel, with the stuff that I talk about, that particular video has also been taken down as well. So all this amount I've been able to make was just from the 2,500 to 3,000 views that I was gaining in 48 hours period. Now, the reason for the gradual increase of my CPM each and every month is because every single video on my channel or on any YouTube channel has their own various CPM. Now, some videos could have about $50 as a CPM, while other videos will be doing between $2 to $5 a CPM. What I did was, those videos that had higher CPM, about $73, $50, I continue to recreate similar content on my channel, and of course their CPM are also going to be that very high. So entirely my channel will be having more videos with a higher CPM. Those videos and their CPM will have a lot more influence on my channel, therefore increasing the entire CPM of my channel, and then I will be able to increase my revenue each and every day. And that is how it continued for me to have an increase in my CPM and then in my revenue in general as a whole. And thank you so much for your time. If you enjoy content like this and many more, subscribe to the channel for more of these details on how to make money online, and have a very wonderful day.